Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Mike and today I have a treat for you. But before we get into this, wrist check, ProTrick PRW 7000. This is the JDM version and it is nicknamed Men in Black. More on that at another time, but for now, let's get on with the review. So guys, today I'm going to share with you another part of my collection, and this is the Sbbn023 Golgo Agent 13. As you can see, it comes in this lovely case, this lovely presentation case, and it's made in the way of a gun case because Agent 13 in the Japanese manga was a sniper, mercenary type, and his weapon of choice was, apart from a spear gun, he also used an M16, scoped M16, which he kept in a case. So this watch is in honor of him, and it is in a beautiful case, beautiful display case. But let's get that out of the way for now so we can review the watch. So let's get some specs out of the way first, I think, guys. So the case size is a 47mm. The height is 14mm, roughly 14mm, 14.5, 14.6 if you're counting the dome crystal, the dome sapphire. Actually, it's not sapphire, it's hardlex. The domed hardlex. Keep wanting to say sapphire. Domed hardlex, and the case back. The lug to lug is 42mm. Lug to lug, 42mm, and the lug width is a 22mm. This strap tapers down nicely to a 20mm, so it's nice and comfortable. It is rubber, it's not the silicone that they use in the later Marine Masters, but it's very comfortable, very nice. As you can see, metal keeper, Seiko on one side and Golgo 13 on the other. So guys, this watch, Marine Master 300, comes with the 7C46, that beautiful quartz movement. A lot of people don't like the quartz movements, but in these tuners the quartz movement is perfect. It's made of that Thai alloy construction, very robust, very accurate, plus or minus 15 seconds a month to plus or minus 15 seconds a month, and you know, it's been used since the 70s and they're still using it today. So it's even used in the MM1000, the Marine Master 1000 model watches, of which I have one and I'll be reviewing that at another time as well. But very good movement. It's only used in the tuner for Seiko, and it's a proven winner. So this watch, guys, beautiful. Another thing with the dial on here, guys, is, as you can see, the red indices are in the shape of, or in the design of, like crosshairs to signify Agent 13's scope. His name was Duke, by the way, Duke Togo, and he, as I said earlier on, used the scope M16, and the dial is to simulate his scope. I just love the character of this watch, the colors, you know, the primary black, white and red colors. It's just right. Obviously, as well, as I said, it's a rare piece, limited. This is one of 500, and the one I have right here is number 196 of 500. So quite rare in the collection, and definitely a keeper, guys. So this watch, I was interested in this watch from back in 2012, and it's not a cheap piece. You can see prices of anywhere between the 1400s US up to, I've seen over 2000 US for this piece in mint condition. I'd never been in a position to buy one before, and whenever I was in a position to buy one, there weren't any available. If you go online now, I think you'd struggle to find one available, and definitely not in this condition. These watches were bought by, you know, the ones that are still around were bought by people who maybe bought two, or maybe bought them just for the collection, didn't wear them much. As you can see, this band is still straight. I mean, I wear it. I don't wear it often, but I do wear it, and you can see the previous owner pretty much had it bubble wrapped in his collection, which is what I love, because then I get it practically brand new. So when you do find them, guys, usually they're not in the best of conditions, and if they are in really good conditions, they're very, very expensive because of their limited limited numbers. So if you find one and you have the money, grab it. It's a definite collection piece, and you won't be disappointed. So back to when I wanted one. Back in 2012, I saw this piece, and I thought, I've got to have one of those. And the hunt started. Never actually had the money when one was available, and you know, if there was one available that I had the money for, it wasn't in great condition. Last year, the stars were aligned. I'd sold a couple of pieces, and I literally spoke to one of my friends in the Seiko group, George, and he's from the Philippines. And I said to him, I'm still after an Agent 13. And as chance would have it, the next day he messaged me on Instagram to say, Mike, I've found this, and he sent me the link, and it was this beautiful piece. I had the money ready and waiting, and the deal was done, and a week and a half later this was in my hands. And this is a full kit, guys. As you can see, there's another box at the back. That's the outer box, and there's a further outer box that comes in, as well as the gun case. So really, really classy piece, guys. Yeah, I love it. It's definitely a one to have in the collection. I'll give you a quick wrist shot of that. So take this guy off. We'll do a review on that. That's a beautiful piece, guys. Beautiful Pro-Trek. Put the Golgo on. As I say, I don't wear it much, but I do wear it on my 7 3/4 wrist. This metal keeper can be a bit of a pain, but it's fine once you get the strap in. And there it is on my 7 3/4 wrist. It's got the English and kanji date wheel. I like to keep it on the kanji, just keeps the authenticity for me, personal, you know. I think the colors are beautiful. The aesthetics of this watch are so nice, and it wears, for a 47mm case, it wears really small. I find it doesn't wear big at all. You know, some watches, you know, you get the diameters up around the upper 40s, and you put them on and they really hulk the wrist. This one really does fit really well. It's really nice. The lugs don't stick out too far, so you know, it kind of adds to the fact that the strap kind of peeks underneath the case a bit. That kind of adds to keeping the size, the look of the size down anyway. Interesting with these 7C46 movements, they do have a really good battery life, 5 year plus battery life. My one is still going, and you can tell it's still going because when they are on their way out, what happens, guys, is the second hand starts to jump 2 seconds. As you can see, that is on the marker every time. And when that happens, I'll be sending this off to get the battery replaced, because I just think with a piece, if you're going to pay this much money, guys, for a limited edition piece like this, you know, spend the money to get the battery changed professionally. I mean, why wouldn't you? You get it resealed. It keeps its waterproof property, and you know, you get a guarantee as well. So that's what I'll be doing with this when the battery starts to go. But for now, it's good. So guys, you don't see too many reviews or sharing reviews of the Golgo, the Sbbn023, and I think it's simply because the numbers aren't there. There just aren't that many left. They only made 500. I can assure you that out of those 500, there aren't that many left. Some are tucked away in safes. Some are locked away in collections, never to see the light of day, and some have just been trashed, right? You know, people bought them, used them. This PVD coating is not the best if you're going to really use it for diving and sports. And I've seen when I was hunting earlier on, 2012 to 2015, I saw some trashed ones, guys, where the PVD coating was peeling, looked really bad, and you can't get spares for these. That's it. This is all you get, right? You can't buy any spares for these. So, as I say, it's in my collection. I do use it. Not often, but I definitely do wear it because it's a lovely piece and it shouldn't be kept just caged up or inside a cabinet somewhere. Let me give you a good shot of that dial there. The finish on that coating is so nice. That's actually dust there, guys. It is a bit of a dust magnet. Little bit of a wear mark on the original band there. That's another thing, guys. I see some people with these watches, they put a different band on, you know, maybe to preserve this band, or they put a bracelet on. I had that idea, but when I got the watch in, I decided, nope, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep it as original and as authentic as possible. Keep it on the intended band, the intended strap, and wear it. You know, just use it. I have a few watches, so I don't need to use it every day. But, you know, it's original. I don't need to put anything else on there. And just enjoy it. So, guys, that was the Sbbn023 Golgo Agent 13. Wear all of your timepieces in the best of health. And until next time, take care. So guys, last thing I want to do is just give you a loom shot of this piece because it is a really nice loom on there as well. So let's just kill the lights for a sec. Seiko loom does not disappoint. You have it, you have the loom pip on the bezel, and you also have the loom dot on the counter side of the second hand, as you can see. Beautiful. Anyway, guys, that is the Golgo Agent 13.